What we wanted to do with the Roseworthy Solar Farm was to scale up the technology and to make a big dent in our carbon emissions.
This project consists of four main components. The 1.2 megawatts of solar PV array. We also upgraded the size of our internal network from low voltage to high voltage to support the system. And then we also added a hybrid battery storage solution, which consists of a lithium-ion system and a vanadium flow battery. Combined capacity is around 420 kilowatts.
Interestingly, the batteries are made up of vanadium and lithium-ion, and I think that's a fantastic step forward in the research. Vanadium is a relatively new approach, has extraordinary things said about it, so I can't wait to see exactly how it works. Lithium-ion, of course, we're all fairly familiar with. So this is innovative in many ways, but it is fantastic to be able to invest, innovate, learn, and cut your electricity bill by 50% at the same time. And it's a pretty fantastic way of going about things.
Once we have finalized and commissioned it, it'll be one of the first of its kind in terms of scale, flexibility, as well as demonstration that allow us to show our leadership in the space of energy management as well as embedded energy transition towards zero carbon.
The Roseworthy Solar Farm is not just a project that delivers 42% of the Roseworthy energy load and helps us reduce our carbon emissions.
What makes it unique is it's the first of its kind in South Australia that we know of. Our inverters are only just being certified to Australian standards, so there's a lot of new technology involved there. We're using a microgrid, which is basically the brains of the whole setup between the HV network, solar and the batteries, so they can virtually talk to each other.
The innovative component of what we have here at Roseworthy is the ability to combine a renewable source with conventional grid supply of electricity, and that will be, I think, very fertile ground for future experimentation and trial work by the electrical engineers in particular, and can act as a model for the most effective use of power for a community of this size.
So the lessons that will be learnt here will be very valuable, not only for the University of Adelaide and the Roseworthy campus, but they will be valuable for our energy transition more broadly, because we're learning every day. And Peter and I were discussing just when I arrived, extraordinary opportunities for universities with regard to training, research, and real world outcomes. I mean, this is stuff that we are going to use, that we're already using. So fantastically exciting time, fantastically complicated time, challenging to rely on renewable energy.
This project is really the embodiment of the living laboratory concept. This is where we bring together our researchers, our campus community and the infrastructure branch to deliver a project on our campus that supports all of us.